Art Anderson gets unanimous decision win over Charles Martin after overcoming round of adversity. It marked the first time in the young heavyweight's pro career that his fight went the distance. Jared Anderson wasn't able to deliver another highlight reel knockout for his hometown fans in Toledo, Ohio. However, the surging 23-year-old heavyweight did produce a unanimous decision victory over former world champion Charles Martin at the Huntington Center on Saturday night. And with the victory, Anderson proved something important to himself, that he's capable of going the distance if need be, as the bout marked the first time in his pro career that a fight made it out of the sixth round. "I wanted to go the distance. It was my first time and I just wanted to make sure I could go the distance," Anderson, 15-0, 14 KOs, told ESPN in the ring following his latest win. "I had it in me, especially to be able to withstand power the whole 10 rounds. He had power until the last round." It was a valuable learning lesson for Anderson, who was the sharper, more agile and busier boxer than Martin, 37. That was evident during the third round, when Anderson dodged out of harm's way and deposited Martin onto the canvas courtesy of a clubbing overhand right. However, 2 rounds later, Martin detonated a stinging left hand that put Anderson on steady legs as he had serious adversity for the first time in his pro career. Though Martin dominated that 5th round and repeatedly found a home through Anderson's guard with that same left hand, the real big baby bounced back from the frame by continuing to walk the veteran down and pressure him with a bevy of output en route to the lopsided win. "I think I took his best shot very well," Anderson said. "I had to readjust and get back into my game plan." Though Anderson didn't mention any specific names, he did say that he'd be open to fight any heavyweight in the top 10 and that he's trying to squeeze 2 more bouts into 2023. Round 2, Anderson is showing plenty of pressure, stalking Martin around the ring and peppering the veteran with a stiff jab. A left-right combo detonates on the top of Martin's head, brushing the former world champ back. And Anderson follows that with some more heat, including a flush right hand, as Martin scrambles to get out of his line of fire. Martin shows a bit of resistance, doubling up with a left hand, but it's clearly Anderson's round. Round 1, Anderson starts out waving his left hand, pumping it forward to touch Martin early. Martin now goes to the body. Anderson uses that left again moments later to crank out a hard 1-2, ending with a heavy right. A left-right combo lands for Anderson, but Martin clips him with a counter. Both fighters let their hands go a bit to end the first round with some action. Toledo's hometown hero makes a festive walk alongside Shakur Stevenson and rapper Simba, rhyming lines off Top G. He also has a local high school band providing the AP soundtrack. Round 7, note, this marks the first time in Anderson's young pro career that he's entering the 7th round. This is after he vowed that this fight wouldn't get past the 5th round. Martin keeps threatening with a left hand through Anderson's guard. Anderson is nearly lunging looking for his offense, but there's that left from Martin again. This time it's to the body. Lead right to the left from Anderson connects. Right-left combo lands for Martin moments later. Solid round, but one that Anderson manages to take on activity. Round 6. Counter right lands for Martin during the opening 30 seconds. Huge left hand lands for Martin, who is showing poise and precision now. Anderson now pumping away with a left jab to disrupt Martin's momentum. But Martin comes back with a right hand that connects. Anderson sneaks in a couple of body shots that makes Martin protect his body with his left hand. Round 5, Martin persists and pokes through with a left and right hand through Anderson's guard. Another left sneaks through for Martin. A big combination lands flush for Martin, who surprised the hell out of Anderson with a stinging left. and Martin adds to the pressure to put Anderson on shaky legs. Round 4, hat knockdown seems to have woken Martin up a bit as the veteran is getting more aggressive. Still, it's the real big baby dictating the pace of the fight. A left from Martin, but Anderson steps into throwing a flurry of punches that drive the former champ back and on his bicycle. Martin needs to let his hands go to have anything near a shot because Anderson is doing what he wants when he wants to throw 4 rounds. Round 3, Anderson spends the round walking Martin down and picking his spots to fire away, though Martin is doing a slightly better job planting his feet. After some inactivity, Anderson dodges from harm's way and drops Martin with a clubbing overhand right. Oh my! Round 9. Martin comes out jabbing before getting clipped with a short left hook. Martin digs to the body with a left hook before unleashing a right hook upstairs. But Anderson comes back with a right hook of his own. A left hook follows moments later for Anderson. A whiplashing right-left combo connects for the real big baby. Anderson lunges forward and catches Martin with a left hand. Anderson is walking Martin down and catching him, though Martin unloads a left hook that catches the 23-year-old right at the bell. That grabbed Anderson's attention. 10-9 Anderson, 89-81 Anderson. Round 8. Anderson comes out with that left hand, which has been an effective weapon for him. A jab and that a pounding left hand from Martin forces Anderson to briefly clinch. 90 seconds left. A straight right connects from Anderson, who then hits Martin's body. A left-right combo from Anderson drives Martin back. Straight shot lands for Martin, though Anderson ends the round with much fresher legs. The judges score this 198-91, 99-90, and 99-90 all in favor of Jared the Real Big Baby Anderson, who improves to 15-0 in his first pro fight that went the distance. Round 10. Martin's corner tells him he's one punch away from being a champion. Well, he's going to have to let his hands really go to have any shot. Glancing left from Martin grazes Anderson, who responds with a short left hook seconds later. Halfway through the final round. 1-2 snaps Martin's head back. Crisp, sharp output from Anderson. The crowd is letting Anderson hear it, supporting their hometown hero. Big left hand from Martin right at the bell. Martin was always in this fight, though he was outclassed by the younger fighter. A valuable learning lesson from Anderson, who had to overcome adversity. It wasn't easy, but the real big baby found a way. 10-9 Anderson, 99-90 Anderson.